Okay, today what I'm gonna do is take these back tires off, start tearing these rims apart, and see if we can make hubs out of them. Looks like it's a half inch. The truck you see out here, I think you're seeing that in the video. You see the front of the truck laying right there. That's my brother-in-law's. Something went wrong with the brakes last night, and I just tested them. And he's lucky that he did get it towed because the brake line just blew out. These are put on with a nut and bolt. That ain't normal. Shouldn't be. Usually there's a bolt on the outside, and you can see it's all tore up. But we gotta get these torn apart to get the new big ones on. And one's a flathead and one's a boat head. This one's got gouged out a little, but this one's really bad. So, I think it's flat on the one side, so it's what's going to work for us. It's an 8-inch rim. So we're going to have to take and get the valve stems out and break them down in the tire changer. Remember, definitely always take, because these are definitely on. And you've seen a video of me taking them apart the other day. This one's still got air in it. I ain't gonna need none of that when I'm done. The only thing I'm going for on these rims is this shaft and this inner diameter. I'm cutting all the rest up. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and polish it. I'll take them apart and show you some more. Okay, I'm going to show you something. The other one came right out. This one's almost popped off. It took me everything but maybe 10 minutes. See if we can do this one. The other one came right off. I'm bending the rim down a little bit. It's already out. Alright guys. That easy. These tires are still in good shape. The only thing we needed was the rim blanks. What we're going to do, I'm going to come in here and cut right on this edge and back here. Let me get it sharper and show you. like the rims are on inside the building here. They're on the way. There it is. We're end up, one second guys. Got my alarm clock going on. Alright. What we're going to end up doing is, I want this outside flange, because I want this whole inner center, this stuff. So, I'll start by cutting right here, and probably right in here. So right around here, and right on this edge. You can see where it's welded. Something like that, and but before you even do that, you want to make sure they're going to work for, because what sense destroy a set of good rims if they're not going to work for what you want. Tires are easy to put on and off. I got to make sure this side of the facing, I don't have much. But it's like a 5-inch spread. Over here, look at all that spread you got. But I think I only need like 5 inches. So this side, see, this side's way too big. So if I mount that up there, yeah, it's gonna work, guys. So I'll go and try to figure out some way to cut them. Take that down there. Because I don't got my grinding discs, I don't have any. So I'm going to try to drill a hole and take my one of my saws with a metal blade on it, jigsaw or the handsaw or whatever, and cut that. So, all right, I'll show you when they're done. Okay, what I did, like I told you, the grinder I got here, but I didn't use it. I just took my biggest blade. I've never used it. It's a metal blade. Bought it when I was doing the S10. I started on that, got a groove, and just followed it all the way around. You can see it's really, really rough. The backside is not going to matter because you can see the backside, but the front side, what I'm going to have to do, right here, because I don't need this outer edge, right here. I have to come in here and trim all this out. If I trim that out, I want to cut all this out so it'd be easier to trim. Trim that out, and then I'll come in and if this is a two-piece flange like some of them are right in here, I'll tack that together. But that will fit right on my wheel. Oh, trying to break all my tools. You know what? I might not even have to cut the front. I might just be able to. Yeah, a little bit of this needs trimmed up here, but this spot right here, that's fine. It's just a little thick, so I'll leave that on there. Now I'll trim the back up, make it look a little better. I'll center that the best I can. Now I'll drill my holes. Now I still got to see where it is, so let me do some of that and get back with you. Okay, I did one of my normal doofus things, set my little remote down, and don't know where I put it. I'll find it in a minute. But anyway, here's that rim. Now it ain't perfect. It needs to be could be grinded a little better and everything. The back, you can see it's real. I can grind that and make that line a little better, or I can grind it down even smoother there. But for now, you can see where it's really welded right there, big piece. For now, I'm gonna stick it on there and we're gonna try to mark around it. I'm gonna use my magic marker while I'm doing that. I'm still looking for a remote. I found the remote, guys. It fell off the tractor. It was, must have been sitting on the tractor. I moved tractor. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is line this up the best I can, and then I'll redo it. I'll do it till it's about perfect. So smooth, because you don't want your wheel going up and down or anything. Alright, we got a mark. See? You see this side's heavy. It's got to go that way. Alright? Now I gotta get a little sanding pad or something to sand that mark off. I'm gonna leave some of the mark, but I want most of it to go away as soon as I find something. I just change out a flap disc. That's what they call these, a lot of people. Change this flap disc out. And you can do this sometimes what I'm doing right here. If you don't got the tool, it's not real tight. I didn't make it real tight. I just stuck it on there. Same way I'm going to do this. But you want to make sure it's flat in there. Now I'm going to look at this because I'm eyeballing this. When I get real close, then I'll get a tape measure. This side I'm going to keep. All the rest I'll get rid of because it's got to be on the other side. So let's clean this up with mark. Alright. Round 2, guys. Let's see what that looks like. That's really, really close. Let's get a tape measure and find out how close it is. There was a gentleman, well, I lived over at the other house. Sorry about that. My hips bother me. They asked me how I made these hubs. And I showed him on one of my other videos. If you watch my other mudding videos, mower mudding, you'll see that. One inch and 5/8 from right here. Make a mark. I'm gonna try to come straight across. Now I want to go back here because this is all messed up. I'm actually trying to eyeball it the best I can. That's closer to 1 3/4 inches. Inch and 3/4 there. Inch and 3/4. So it's all the way 1 and 3/4. So that's right there. But I mean, that looks. The only thing I can do is maybe I'll sand it up a little bit, and I could put tack on it. Just tack the wheel where I think center, and bust the tack off before I drill the hole to see what it looks like. So that's what we'll do. I'll finish cleaning this up. Okay, I think I got it close. I don't know how good you're seeing the dark marks, but you're seeing them. They're between 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, all the way, mostly all the way around. So, the only thing we can do is I'll drill 2 holes. Don't need 3, 2. Tighten it up and see what it does. I don't want to drill them all. Just enough, just big enough holes where I can stick it on there and spin it. See how bad out, if it's a real bad out alignment or up and down. Okay, I got 2 holes drilled, and that's it. See how bad it is. Because I can always plug weld them, grind them smooth, and re-weld them. I can plug weld them too, but I wasn't worried about it. These ain't the bolts I'm going to be using. The holes are actually going to be bigger. But for mock-up, see if it works. I have to get something to tighten them up. They're 7/16 heads, it looks like. So I'm going to have to get myself a wrench. I just grabbed whatever was in my box. They could be a 1/2 inch too, but I don't know. I do know they're standard. I don't have a lot of metric bolts. I think I got a 1/2 inch in there. They're 1/2 inch. I just wrung everything just to see. Now line the hose up to the best of my ability, what I can see. And they're way up, my holes, so. Might get some washers out. This one's not bad. That one's off. That one's off. But my purpose is it's a mower. We'll go with it. Let's see what we got here just to see. Because I can still, when I make it bigger, I can still adjust all that. This is just our first try. Because I got to cut the back of the axle off too, probably. Right there is where it's supposed to sit by what it's saying on here. I'm going to try to this one this axle tube over here sits out farther than this axle tube. So I got to check that out too. There we go. Now we can see if you can see that. I'm going to come down a little bit with you guys, if I can. I'm going to put a block or something. Now, I know it's going to be off by hair because my wheel thing is actually lined up. We need something I can sit here just for an eyeball. That might work. Not that much off, guys. I think that'll work. There's one down. We got one to go. Gotta cut the other side up, but it's pretty straight. Got a little bit of wobble, but when I get that thing in the back, I'll get my back plate done so it sits flush. Because right now it's not. It's off just a hair. Gotta fix all that. And if it's off just, I mean, a slight, I really don't care. Let's see if we can get something a little better. Let's see. This tractor is leaning that way just a hair. Right about there's level. Kind of hard to hold it and show you guys at the same time, but that's pretty good. Let's do this now. Let's use this for our reference. That was me pushing. See, it's still got play in it. You can see it. Right there, it's in, it's out up here. It's in it, but it's only got 2 bolts in it, remember? It seems like the bead's set all the way. Right here it's gotta come, it's still gotta come from right here. The bead's set all the way here, but the bead hasn't set right there yet. I can live with that. It's about 18th off. 18th of an inch. So there's one homemade hub. I still want to come in here and take this. I'm gonna cut this out so it fits on there better, flush. But for now, it's pretty good. You can see these are crooked too. So there she is. I'll show you some more in a minute. I'm gonna try to get the other one done. Tried. I can't guarantee anything. Depends on how long my hip lets me go. Okay, I got the one side mostly done. It was still a little bit sticking out, so what I did carefully is set that in there and started moving and grinding it. That's why all this is up. That'll disappear in a second. Then I take my flap disc here, my sander disc. You can see, you want to be very careful touching this stuff because it will cut you wide open. And it's old and rusty. And then you'll have to go get checking that shot. But there we go. What I'm doing there is getting all the slag off for one, but I'm gently touching it, not grabbing it, and making sure they got all the sharp edges off, because messing around it, a slip, fall, whatever, anything happen. You don't want to sit there and make a world of trouble for yourself. There it is. One side, I got to cut the other side. The other side don't have to be perfect. This side's pretty decent. The other ones are still ground down, but I'm making it like the other one for now. I'll make 2 bolts in and stick them on there for the night, because I'm about done. Might actually go get some medication in me, take a little break, and finish this up. But I gotta cut this first. And what I'm gonna do to cut it, all I'm using is regular not hand tools, but you could use hand tools. It's just my cordless porta cable. Got this kit. About 6 or 7 years ago. Actually, more than that. I've had this about 8 years. It's 18 volt, but it works really good. I'm going to try to show you how I'm starting it here. I'm going to try to keep it on line. Battery's about dead. It's the only bad thing about cordless tools that if you're doing stuff like this, you got to. And they say about these lithium batteries, when they get low, they automatically stop. That's not true. Not after they get old. This is an old battery. This acts like a nickel hydride battery. It slows down. It stops it, but it'll slow down before it cuts off anymore. It's more or less dead, but it's still kicking. It means going on and off. It ain't. That's why I said it ain't supposed to do that. But and these lithium batteries, 18 volts. Actually, I got another one of these and a bigger one, and a drill and impact for $45, and I got two other things and a pool stick at the pawn shop. Still work. I'll charge them up and show you some more later. Okay, got this one done. This one looks a lot better than the first one. Got old Yeller out. My old DeWalt electric. Cut through it like butter. But that's a brand new blade too on there. That's a DeWalt blade too. I get them at Lowe's. If anybody wants to know. Try to buy all my cut-off blades like that at Lowe's. But the blades for my grinder here, I go to Harbor Freight. Because I go through them like crazy. And cutting discs or whatever, it's cheaper to buy them there. Let me get the other wheel. The only thing we gotta do for night, I'm gonna do is mock this one up. I'm gonna drill 2 holes, put 2 bolts in it, and call it done. You can see I already cleaned this one up pretty good. You can tell right now that's way off. I mean, this side's real close, that side's real far. Take that mark away. There wasn't no sense in that one even trying to say it needs to come this far or that far on one side. It was, I mean, it was terrible. This ain't too bad. It's got to go that way. So. It's got to go that way and this way at the same time. So. I'm going to try to touch them two lines there. There are 5/8 we said on the other one, so set to here. I'm going to bring this out because if I did it there, I really can't bend the tape measure. Bring this out to here. And this is just a rough guess right in the middle. 5/8. 5/8. That's a hair over 5/8. Just a hair. 5/8. Could be the hole or the marker. That should work. Drill 2 holes and we'll go from there and we'll bolt them on and show you. Alright. Let me go ahead and stop it. Alright, drilled them in my drill press real quick. I'm going to just take 2 of these bolts. The seat's got to be redone anyway. You get sit higher or whatever. This one right here is close to the hole, but I could weld that up. I should have moved it. I wasn't paying attention, but it'd be good. It'll all be good. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Where we put our ratchet? Oh, there it is. My holes are off this here. Needs to come down a little bit. I got lucky and the bolt itself bit in the back. See what we got here, guys. There's one. They're almost touching the ground right now. And right here is where they had them setting. I think they got to come in more. Right there is where they were locked. I'm going to see if I can get them to go even more. I'm going to get them close enough where this tilts, it's getting close to here. I want it in fuller. That one's right on the shaft. This one's barely on the shaft over here. And I got a brake assembly over here that's going to be in the way. I'm going to have to rewire that or relocate that, change that. It's starting to go on there, guys. This is just mock-up anyway. Now let's see if we can get that out. Move these out of the way for now. I gotta clean up the garage tomorrow anyway. Christmas, we're gonna play pool. This side's already setting in, this side sets way out. So this side over here, this side's gonna have to, I'm gonna have to cut it off and make it go in further because I want them to be even. But I can tell right now, I'm gonna go from this lug, 8.5. Let me do that again. The lugs are sitting at different spots. Let's try that again. 8.5. Now it's about the same if I push this all the way in, it says. But I'd still like to get them closer. Let's go from the seat. 9.5 right there. See, it says 9. I don't, something funny here, guys. 9.5. Roughly 9.5. 9. 9. That one's out. This one's out fuller, and this one's in closer. I don't know. The pressure in the tires got a lot to do with that and all that too. So let me see if I can get some of the parts set on here. See what it's gonna look like. These are gonna have to be cut. Yeah, because this one right here is lining up in the middle. This one's in. But I could have these off too on that. Right about there. They're about the same. But these fenders, if I want to keep them, and if I do that, I don't have to change that that brake piece. If I shove this all the way in and I can use it, that wheel like that, it might hold. But I'd surely love to have them in closer. But anyway, here's that. The seat. It's gonna be a beast, guys. Let me get you off here. This is gonna be one beast of a tractor. Look at the size and tires on the back. I get them, the four-wheelers for the front. This can be lifted up. See, I could make this go up where it work. But I was thinking is putting it back down and making a piece that comes up like this. Bolt this where it belongs in here. And then coming up like a real tractor, come up and go across. Still might do that. Then my shifter is going to be back where it is. Then the brake piece would be bolted where it's supposed to be, and all. Park and brake. And the front of the tractor's got to still come way up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them rims or hubs. You see how big my hubs are. And seeing this is on the outside. That's supposed to be the outside. I might turn them around. I might put the dish on the inside. Well, set you back on here a second. Ooh, moving you all around. This is a good little camera. I can see what I'm doing. Let it focus in. If you like this video of the mud mower, the newer mud mower I'm building, give me a thumbs up. Didn't? Thumbs down. At least you watch one. Please subscribe and bye till later.